Hello, Huskies back again with more Los Angeles Kings franchise mode commentary. Hey, I got the intro right finally. Saw your comments about the lines. The one I'm gonna go with is Wraths, which was Larkin on the first line with Kopitar and Toffoli, and then Stasny with Carter and Kempe. The thought process there being Carter scores enough on the second line by himself. I mean, he had 37 goals last year. And Larkin can be a facilitator for both Toffoli and Kopitar, so that should work itself out. Defensively, we're pretty good. I just need to find a replacement for Joe Morrow, because he's probably going to lock in at like a 79. That'll probably be as good as he gets. And offensively, I would like to be able to upgrade either Trevor Lewis or Tobias Reeder. I'd like to see if Reeder gets to like an 81, because then he could stay there. I would love to get a second line player somehow and be able to move Kempe to the third line. But I think for now we're gonna run with these lines because we tried last video. I could try a little harder to find like a second line because what's my second line right now? Carter and I have it on the screen. Carter and Stasny. Stasny's a playmaker. Carter's a sniper. Right, Carter's or Stasny's a playmaker. Yeah. So we've got good. I would love to get either another sniper or a two-way forward for that second line. One of these two elites I could probably use as trade bait to get a second liner. Velarde and McIsaac are two guys that I have no interest in moving whatsoever. They are going to be the focal points of our kind of second run, as you could say, because after we get these in the first couple of years, where I've got Kopitar, Carter, Doughty, Quick, there's going to be like a 1 or 2 year period where we're going to transition to the younger players on the team taking over, Dylan Larkin being the forefront of it, with Velarde, McIsaac, Kempe, Moverar. Please someone tell me to pronounce his name. Jacob Moverar. I mean, that's how I read it, but it's probably he's Swedish. Movare? That doesn't sound Swedish to me. I don't know, but feel free to let me know because I feel like he's gonna get somebody that I've seen get pretty good. A follow somebody can hang around. So we're gonna have that kind of second run of playoff years. I mean, Doughty's gonna be here for a while. He's 28. He's not going anywhere. He's making $7 million. I do have to re-sign him, so actually I might go do that now. And I'm gonna hope that he wants a contract extension. I don't see why he wouldn't. But I'm hoping that he wants to stay. He does not want an extension. 8.3 for 4 years. That's actually not that bad for a 93 overall defenseman. Let's throw it to him, and we'll see if he takes it. And then we might just have to revisit that later on. Usually, if they don't want an extension, they just want their normal offer. One thing I do want to look at is pending free agents. Nikita Kucherov, there's no way he makes free agency. He's not going to make free agency. Blake Wheeler might be out there. I don't know if he's worth it. Patrick Laine won't make it. Stone, no. Panarin, no. Panarin actually might make it depending on Columbus's cap situation. Werenski, he's an 88. I'm glad that they gave him a ratings boost because he was pretty useless for me in Columbus. McDonough probably is a free agent. Pavelski, Pacioretty, Connor, no. Couture possibly. Couture honestly would probably be a guy that I would look to sign in the offseason for that second line, although he's a playmaker. Him or Jeff Skinner would be nice as well if he comes out and is a UFA. What I'm more looking for though is a goaltender. Bobrovsky would be a free agent. He's 30 though. John Gibson, if John Gibson becomes available, he's somebody I would throw money at because he's going to demand a pay raise, and I don't think Anaheim has the cap space for him. And I don't think Eric Comrie down here, my guy, is going to get to be a high quality starter. He'll probably lock in at like an 85 or an 86, which isn't bad. But I would like to have. We've seen the difference that comes between an 85 and 80 and a 90 overall goalie. So it would be nice to bring in go from Quick to another elite goalie. But at the same time, if I wanted to improve my top six, I could use Jonathan Quick to do it, and I could ride Eric Comrie, or I just trade Quick and a draft pick. Do I have any draft picks? No, because I traded him off for Dylan Larkin. Fuck me. Well, I have those elites. You know what? Before we get started, I kind of want to look for a goaltender because Jonathan Quick, I don't think is gonna last. And if I could get, there's no way I can get Gibson from Anaheim. There's absolutely no way. For one, they don't want Jonathan Quick, and two, Gibson's maxed out. So what we have to hope for in Anaheim is them not being able to re-sign him. And the way that I feel like that's going to happen is because you can see their calories. That blah, blah, blah. Remove that. They're sitting at 140,000 free, and they have to sign Gibson next year. They have to sign. Let's see, who else do they have to sign? We can look here. They have to sign Nick Ritchie. Actually, he's currently on an hour. Well, we're looking at 0 years. I don't want 0 years. I want 1 year. Adam Henrique probably will not get re-signed, if I'm honest. Jakob Silverberg. Montour will probably get re-signed. Same with Larson. Sorry, those guys don't have to get signed. So all they have to sign is Silverberg, Corrales, Thompson, and Henrique. I mean, Thompson. Never mind. I have to take a different Thompson. Anaheim might not have the cap space for Gibson if they don't prioritize goaltending. I mean, he's going to want like $7 million. He's a 91. He might actually want 8. So I highly doubt that he's there. So he might be somebody we can scoop up in free agency. So what I could do now is use Quick. What I won't do it now. What I would do is use Quick and one of these guys if anybody wants. Does nobody want either of these guys? Seriously? Wow, not a single team in the NHL wants either of these guys. That amazes me that nobody wants them. Wow. I'm blown away by that if I'm honest. Kyle Oposo, 30 years old. No, he's got a 5-year deal. If Oposo didn't have a 5-year deal, I would consider him trying to make a move for him. But that's just not worth it. Okay, no, Bo Bennett's not very good. Adam Lowry and Joel Armia. They're not very good, are they? No, they're going to be, 80s. Never mind. I'm just kind of looking at the players on the block on the right to see if anybody jumps out at me. So far, there's not a whole lot really leaping off of these teams. Eric Stahl, 84 overall. What is he, two-way forward? He's a playmaker. I mean, obviously, he's not going to have the same impact that he had in real life. Wow, look at Zach Parise, 83 overall, 34 years, $7.5 million. I tell you what, man, jumping over from EA to real life, has there been a has there been a bigger failure in terms of pure cap hits than the Ryan Suter Zach Parise combination signing? They've won what, one playoff series, if that? Since signing him, Parise spent most of the time hurt. Ryan Suter, again, just he's been healthy but hasn't been able to contribute. I kind of want to see if we can get Eric Stahl. I know he's 34, but this is kind of would cement that second line and it would allow me to put Kempe on the third pairing. Because even though he's a playmaker, he's got 4.5-star defense and he's got 89 defensive awareness. So if we can get Eric Stahl from Minnesota, it's just a matter of what do they want. They want young. I can't give you young. I'm not giving you McIsaac or them. I don't have anything these guys want. I'm surprised that nobody wants. I mean, they're a 54 and a 52, so I can see why. Velarde and McIsaac are not going anywhere. I just don't have the. I don't have the moves necessary to get this deal done. I have no trade value left after getting Larkin. I mean, they want draft picks, but I mean, I could give you both my seconds for Eric Stahl. See, that's close, but it's not enough. Will this throw it over the edge? Ooh, almost. Somebody a little better than that. I mean, I really don't want to give up Morrow because I don't have anybody who can slot in right now for him. I'm surprised they don't want either of these two. Like, I mean, I really don't want to give up one of them. If I want to give up anybody, it's going to be Anderson Dolan. Medium top 9 forward. Again, I've got center depth. This probably won't do anything though. Oh, or it'll okay. All right, so there's Eric Stahl. There's our second liner. Oh shit, I have to make more roster moves. I have to send somebody down. I should get it. Do I want to send down Morrow or do I? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to send Len Ledoux. Oh well. I wonder if Morrow even made it to the AHL. Yeah, he did. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna best lines it, and I'm gonna put my lines back to how they. Oh. All right. There we go. Kempe, Afalo, Reeder, Clifford, Anderhoff, Lewis. I'm okay with that. Pretty much relying on our top 6 for goal scoring, but that should be okay. And again, the Eric Stahl, he's on a 1-year deal. He probably won't get. I probably won't re-sign him. But it's just kind of give our top 6 a little more of a punch. And then one was on the second. All right, there we go. There's our team for now, and we've got Jonathan Quick in our back pocket. If I want to make a trade, and if I do make a trade, I can use him to get picks back, or I can use him to bring in a first liner essentially. Let's see if we can get year 2 off to the right start here. All right, I mean 1-1. Dylan Larkin scoring in his LA Kings debut. I like it. That's what you want to see out of the young kid. No, we just trade. I didn't even realize that we're trading with Minnesota and they're our first opponent. All right, come on, let's get off to a strong start here. We are looking to win, so I'm gonna keep a bit of a closer eye on how we're doing. Nice, Kopitar. They're that first line. Off to a promising start here. Did we go to overtime last year in our opening game? No, that was the Rangers because McDavid won it in a shootout. And here Jeff Carter wins it in a shootout. All right, so we're 1-0 on the season. Come from behind victory to beat the Minnesota Wild. We're already 13 minutes in, so we're only going to sim a couple of months here. I am going to look for feedback. This video is going up Saturday morning, and you're not going to get another Kings video until my Rangers playoff run is done. So that gives me some time to kind of evaluate what I want to do with Jonathan Quick. Like, do I go with Comrie for nice? We win game 1, and then we come back with a 4-0 loss to Calgary. That's exactly what you want to see. Do I trade Quick for that first line guy, or ooh? All right, so right now Doughty doesn't want to be here, but we'll revisit that later in the season. I'll put a pin in that, and I'll revisit that to see if that changes as the season progresses. But I'm going to sim to January 1st. We're going to look at the stats, look to see how we're doing. Unless we're doing bad. If we're doing awful, I might stop the sim early to go see kind of who's struggling where. Right now we're struggling to score. That's what I'm seeing. 1 goal game, 3. Maybe we're not struggling to score. We're struggling to keep the puck out of the net, that's for sure. Lots of 5s and 6s here. I'm surprised Jonathan Quick is already starting to fall off. Like, I know that he's 33 now. But I just figured that he would be high enough off that, the Hawks were 11-2. Of course they beat us. Again, though, we're playing LA Kings hockey here. You play 500 puck until like February, and then you go on like a 75% winning percentage for the last 2.5 months, and you squeak into the playoffs as the 8 or 7 seed, and then you tear through all the best teams. Because that's pretty much what they did with their last cup win, I think. I think it was their most recent one. It was either, I mean, they had two of them. I think it was their 2015 one where they beat the Rangers. No, I don't remember which one they're with the 8 seed. I think it's kind of funny that they beat the Rangers and they beat the Devils. Like their forces combined as East Coast teams couldn't take down the Kings. All right, 15, 12, and 2. This is not. I'm not liking our defense right now. I'm telling you that much. For what is usually a defensively sound team, like LA wins their games because of their stout defense and their solid goaltending. That's neither of those is clearly a thing with our iteration of the Kings. That's for damn sure. Which is surprising because we still have Quick, who is a adequately decent goalie. Like he's not a slouch back there, but I'm seeing 3 or 4 goals a game every game. I'm starting to feel a switch to Comrie, just maybe new blood in the pipes will reinvigorate the team, because right now it's either our defense or it's Quick. I mean, I think it's a combination of both. Right now we are in a playoff spot. We have the least amount of games played. No, Vancouver's got 35. We have the second least amount of games played in the division. We're 3 points behind the Flames with 4 games in hand. So I mean, it's not like we're doing awful. I just feel like we could be better. Although it is nice to see Kopitar. He's got 44 points in 37 games. Dylan Larkin's got 33, and Eric Stahl 30 points. Jeff Carter 18 goals. So the lines obviously that were posted make a lot of sense. One guy that's struggling again, Toffoli struggling. We don't have that goal scorer on the first line, but at the same time, Larkin and Kopitar both have 16. So we're getting a goal per game from that first line because they have 40 goals on that first line. And my second line has, let's see, that's 31, has 34. So we just have no bottom 6 scoring whatsoever. None at all. Afalo has 7, and then after that, nobody has more than 3. So our bottom 6, we could use a bottom 6 scorer. That's definitely something to think about going forward. Goaltending wise, though, I mean, Jonathan Quick, he's 15, 10, and 2. He's got a 905 save percentage. He's got a 277 goals against. Where is he at in terms of shots against in regards to the rest of the league? Holy Vasilevsky, 25, 5, and 1. Damn. 923, though. Connor Hellebuck, 931. All right, so shots against. He is, let's see, 5th, 10th. So he's not even up there in. He's on the lower half of the shot. So we're doing a good job of shot suppression. He's just not doing a great job of keeping the puck out. Granted, I don't know what quality of these shots these are, but I'm quickly falling off the Jonathan Quick hype train. Like, I want to keep him around for the postseason because of his 90 poise, because I feel like that'll save him. But if we can't get to the postseason, what's the point? So feel free to let me know what you think in the comments about the Jonathan Quick situation. Do I just package him for like a first liner and a pick, or do I package him to get a bunch of draft picks back? Or do I save him, just play out the season as is, and then we go in and we try to get a top 10 first round pick with him at the draft? I'm kind of, after going through those options, I'm kind of leaning towards saving him and then trying to trade him at the draft. And then if that's the case, we draft a good goalie and we try to sign Gibson. Well, we figure something out. But I think Quick's time in LA, I mean, regardless, this was going to be his final season. We're just kind of figuring out what his going away party is and what a contribution to the team he can bring back. But like I said, this is the last Kings video you're going to get until I'm out of the playoffs with my Ranger series. As this video goes up, round 1 has already been posted. Round 2 is Sunday, and hopefully round 3 is Monday. We'll wait and see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, comment section for the Quick situation. And I will see you on Sunday for more Rangers, and at the earliest Monday for Kings, at the latest Wednesday. But yeah. Thanks for watching.